Hey everybody, it is All Girl Plans. Welcome back to my channel. Today we are filming a plan with me for the week of April 8th through the 14th, which this is a very, very exciting video. This is the week that we got Moose. So very excited to plan this. I struggled for a while to figure out what kit I wanted to use, but and I couldn't find the perfect one, but this one has a really pretty dog in it. Moose does not look like that. He's a Great Dane that looks like a tiger. And I was like, maybe like a Winnie the Pooh kit or like a kit that has a moose in it, but we're gonna use this kit. It's gonna work out, okay? We're gonna use Purple Hollow with this. That was another thing. I was like, what foil do I use with this? I don't know. And I was like, oh, Purple Hollow would be pretty. And I have this leftover foil from doing Zeus's spread, so it's like this is gonna work. So this is what we're using. And yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get into it. I have Moose here with me now. I'm almost done with my water, so we're about to get into my 365 root beer. It is Sunday, September 29th. This is my third video that we're filming. We have to get our butts in gear and finish this video because football starts in like a little over an hour and my house is going to get very loud because everyone except me loves football. So let's go ahead and get into the planning. I think I'm going to start with throwing my bottom washi down because that's pretty easy. So I can talk about Moose and how I got him. So one of Nate's friends' wives found him abandoned at their ranch out in Bastrop, and he was not chipped, and he also didn't have a collar or anything. They looked around and made posts and stuff to see if anyone wanted to claim him, and no one did. So very sad. He was okay for the most part. He had some cactus on him, and he also, I think, had like some porcupine needles or something on him. Besides that, he was fine though. He was very nervous. Of course, who wouldn't be in that situation? And they couldn't keep him. She just like she has a bunch of dogs, and she's a dog mama and a dog person, so she wants to help dogs and help people find dogs. And Nate's friend knew that we had lost Zeus a couple months before and that we were kind of wanting a dog, that I was really wanting a dog, and so he asked Nate, and I'm very glad that he did and that Nate said yes. He just like texted me a picture of Moose next to a horse and was like, guess what? And I was like, are we getting a horse? Like, what's going on? Because Moose was like the size of the horse. It was a tiny horse. And he's like, we're getting a dog. And I was like, oh my God, you're kidding. And I like was at work and I just started like crying, and I was so excited, and I was like telling everyone, and I'm like, oh my God, like I need to go shopping for all these things. It was really great. Okay, let's count what our days are gonna look like. So Tuesday, Wednesday, we're not gonna do a box for sure. Should be good on the other days though. So yeah, we got him on Tuesday, and then we ended up taking him to the vet on Wednesday because he of course had to get shots, and we needed to get him checked out. So and they told us that he was over a year but less than a year and a half old. So we don't know all the things to know about Moose, but we know that we love him and he is an angel baby. I do believe that he was sent to me. He is my what do they call it, like a soul dog. I know that Zeus and Noelle sent him over to me, so that's great. He's such a sweet boy. He was already potty trained. He was very shy, but he attached to me, I'd say fairly quickly. We picked him up from our friend's house, and it took all four of us and some like ham and cheese to get him into the car. But now he just like jumps in the car with me. He loves car rides. He goes with me like everywhere that he can go. I'm not one of those people that's gonna like bring him somewhere. That's only for service animals. I think those people are very selfish, honestly. I don't care what someone has to say about that because I think that's the truth. I really hate people like that, honestly. Sorry. But yeah, he goes anywhere that he is allowed to go with me. So he's my best friend, and I'm so happy that I have him and that he has me. And it's very sad, like we don't know what happened to him, and like honestly we think that someone probably just didn't realize how big he'd get, how much he'd need to eat, and they couldn't take care of him. But he's also very jumpy, especially around men, so that's very sad to think about. But he is in a very good home now. He is very tall. He's a very big boy. He loves to give me hugs. He's very sweet. Very, very sweet boy. He's like 110 pounds, so he's a big boy. But he's my sweet angel, and we were trying to figure out what to name him for a while. I really wanted to name him Tigger, but Nate was not a fan of that because he looks like a tiger. So we settled on Moose because I don't remember the other names that Nate was toying around with, but that was my other pick. And I was like, okay, let's see what let's call his name and see what he answers to, and he answered to Moose. So that was obviously supposed to be his name. And yeah, I'm honestly so thankful. So thankful for our sweet Moosey boy. He is the light of my life. He is a big boy, and he is a pain in the butt sometimes, but it's because he loves me. I know that. And he's a puppy, which is the opposite of my last two dogs. It's been a while since I have had a puppy, and I've never had a puppy, I don't know, as like the owner. We had a puppy when I was growing up for a little bit. We had an English bulldog named Molly, but never one that was like just mine. So it's been a lot, and it's been a learning curve, but thankfully I have, I got him with Nate, and then now I'm with my parents, and my dad works from home, so Moose is able to have someone with him all the time. We don't leave him alone because he's a puppy, and he likes to attack my mom's stuffed animal gnomes. For some reason, like, he won't attack any other of the stuffed animals besides his toys and her gnomes, so that's funny. But I can show you guys. This is Moose, and then that's Moosey boy. It's so funny. I love that sweet boy. So yeah, that I guess is like the story of Moose. He did not like French fries at first, but he does like them now. He loves salmon. A lot of his treats that I get him are like salmon. He does not like biscuits, I think because they're just too much on his teeth. So he likes like jerky and stuff instead. He's obsessed with me. He's my shadow. Like, I thought I had shadows in past dogs, but he puts them, like, I'm gonna say to shame, that sounds mean, but like, he is very, very much so my shadow. Which I like. I think it's very sweet. I'm trying to do this to where this isn't gonna happen where it's like the same color. Okay, there we go. The spread's gonna be a lot of foil, but y'all know that's kind of what I like to do for my special weeks. And I'm just glad that I decided to go with these foils, because I was debating on like rose gold or silver or gold, like any of those I think would look good, but then I was like, oh my god, I totally forgot about lavender hollow. Like, that is a foil that exists, and have not used it in forever, and I have a bunch of it, so I'm actually going to use it this week, and then I'm going to use it in a few spreads from this as well. So that's why we put our stickers away, y'all, so we can actually look at everything that we have in our collection. That was very crooked. And I'm using some fun foil and another spread coming up, but maybe it's the next one, I can't remember, but another fun foiled week will be coming soon. Let's do our sidebar, which I feel like I need to do a half box, which I have not been doing, but this is a very exciting week. This is when I got my son. Okay, and then we'll do this week for work, which this week I was off on the weekend. I did end up calling out on Wednesday so I could take Moose to the vet. Okay. I think I'll do this box. And then maybe just like the top of this one, which I'm realizing my scissors are put away. So this is gonna be a little hard to do. So I'm just gonna get my slice tool and a roller, because, sorry, I hit y'all. Because my scissors are in with all of my beads, so I could cut the strings. Okay, I'm just using this as like a washi piece basically. Okay, because I used a half box, I just kind of messed with the sidebar a little bit, but that's fine. For date covers, I'm going to use some hollow, or some lavender hollow date numbers. So this was the 8th through the 14th. I do have tweezers, so to make sure that they're clean. I also I have different ones over here. So those ones are not clean. These ones I don't think I've used yet. The other ones are like the ones that I prefer to use, but they have black on them, I think, from like me using them to separate my eyelashes when I'm doing my makeup. See, it still left a little bit of something on there. I used to use tweezers all the time for planning, because it does help, but I don't know. We fall in our ways, right? What foil color would you guys have used? Would you have done something fun like lavender hollow, or let me know. The pink was definitely like, I was looking through and I saw the lavender hollow and I was like, okay, perfect. And then I was like, oh man, like I have that dog foil from Zeus's spread, and that would be perfect to bring in from Moose's spread. And that was the other thing too, Moose and Zeus, like their names rhyming. I don't know, I like that. So it's crazy that I'm doing his spread. So we've had him for almost 6 months. Sweet baby boy. Alrighty, gonna put down my date covers now. I think this will end up being the last video that I'm gonna film tonight, even though I really want to film more. Maybe Wednesday I'll get to film. I'm gonna say tomorrow, but I don't remember what I'm working on Tuesday. Tuesday's a long day and Monday's a long day, and I need to do a little bit of meal prep tomorrow because I need to get that stuff at the store tomorrow at work. Some potatoes and ground beef. I'm not going to do pasta this week because it makes so much, and I get tired of it a little bit. So I'm going to do some taco meat and potatoes, and hopefully I'll remember to get some taco meat seasoning. I'm going to write that down because that's very important. That's just who I am, y'all. I just can't trust myself to remember. I'm gonna get some of my goat cheese too because it's the last day that it's on sale tomorrow, so definitely need to get some more of that. We're so close to finishing my water. My ice is like melting, so it's making it even longer, even more water for me to drink. Okay, for foil, we have a bunch of hearts and stuff, but we also have this funness here. So I'm gonna do these bones across the middle here. And then I want to use these little flags because they're so cute. I remember when we used to put flags up here. Look at how pretty that is, y'all. It's so pretty. And then I want to use this again. I'll put it down here just because I don't know where else to put it. And we're definitely going to use these bone decos for sure. I knew that I pulled stickers for this week, but I wasn't sure like if I was gonna get to planning this tonight, but I'm so glad that I am. Okay, dogs make the world a happier place. For sure. Dogs are good for the soul. Definitely. Definitely. Only a dog can love you forever. Oh, couldn't have said it better myself, friend. Could not. I guess it doesn't even matter what the other boxes look like because we're just putting all these overlays on them. And then there's this one that says dog, you, me, and you, me, and our dog, I think is what it says. So very cute. I'm glad I got to kind of connect Zeus and Moose's spread with that. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna do some other full boxes. Mr. Doggy up here that is cosplaying as my dog definitely needs his own box, and it's gonna bother me if I don't use this up, so we're gonna just do a little bit of mixed metal. And then for our headers, we're doing these heart headers, and I'm undecided on if I'm gonna put them on the floral or not, because I also have a pink header overlay that I could pull in that's a little less busy than these hearts are, so you'd still be able to see kind of the pattern. So I think I might do that. If not, then I'll just put these hearts over them. This is so much foil, oh my gosh. But it's so pretty, like so pretty. And I'm glad that I had some Funderlays picked out for that I could pull in for the spread already. Like I didn't buy these specifically for them, I just had them, which was really nice. I need to do more Funderlay shopping. Just need the money to do so, because I have some really like fun ones that I've been able to pull in for my next couple spreads, and I miss that. That part's very fun. Yeah, let's just do this like pink. It's very subtle. That way we can still see the pattern. And I did try to pull in some Lavender Hollow icons into the day by day and scripts if I had them, and then I used Hollow for everything else. Definitely gonna have to pull in boxes for this week because it was a wild week, but that's okay. I think we should have some good options, not too worried. So I think that's everything for our base. And we just finished all our water. Love that. Okay, I'm gonna put my foil in its respective section. Let's see what the sheets are looking like. So we're definitely gonna try to use up these ones first. I'm gonna pull out my little reusable sticker book that has all of the leftovers in it, and go to some little things that I think might match. I'm thinking this page maybe over here. So we'll be ready to go. Let's go ahead and zoom in. Wow, do you guys see this? Look at this. That's insane. Wow. Okay, so on Monday, really struggled what to mark this with, but it was the eclipse day. I actually was on calls like back to back, and I took my laptop outside while I was on one of my calls so I could look at the eclipse for a second, because everyone was like, Emily, come on. It was pretty funny. And our store team leader was like taking pictures of everyone outside and took a picture of me with my laptop. It was really funny. So I'm using this like star sticker with the little pandas for my freebie, and then I marked that I was tired. And then I had my tummy hurt and I was really sore this day, so I'm gonna put that in. And we're using butterflies to mark my work stuff this week, which is leftover deco from the Until We Meet Again set, which is what I used when I lost Noelle. So that's tying her into this too. Like, oh my gosh, we're just tying in all the things. It's really great. So I'm going to use a half box to mark. I had admin, e-commerce, seafood, and I also had calls, like I said. So butterfly for that. And then I had to go shopping for work with my friend Katie. So I might pull in a box for that. But I don't want to do a little thing. These ones are like slightly too big. Let's do this light pink. And just a little shopping cart. It was for, I think it was for Earth Day we had to do our shopping for, I think. And then last thing will be super down here, just pizzas for dinner. there we go. Oh, look at this for Tuesday and Wednesday. Wow. Okay, so Tuesday I woke up and I was very tired. So I have a little giraffe sticker for that. And then I did admin, e-commerce, seafood, we had FSET meeting, produce, and I was in prep. So quite the busy day. And Tuesday, I'll put this up here because I'm going to use a little thing. The color matches pretty well. Okay, so butterfly for marking all the things I did, and then a little thing just to mark that we were getting a dog. I was so happy. I was literally telling everyone, I was like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, and I was like crying. Everyone was like so happy for me. It was so sweet. So I had to go shopping for Mr. Muselton. He's got lots of names. Muselton is probably the weirdest one, and then like Moo Moo. And then we went and picked up Moose. Oh, my sweet baby boy. So originally I pulled out just like a little dog, but I'm gonna use this Tigger sticker because that's what he looks like, and I'll put this little dog over in the sidebar. So we picked up Moose, and then just gave him lots of cuddles and kisses, because of course he needed that. I sat in the back with him, and then Nate drove us. And then we got McDonald's for dinner because I think I sent Nate actually to go and get it, and I just stayed with Moose. And then Moose finally went pee. He was not going to the bathroom for us at first. He ended up pooping the next day, which was very exciting. And I had to mark those things because he's a baby. I'll have to show my parents this spread. I actually don't think I've shown my mom my spreads for a very long time. Okay, on Wednesday, like I said, Moose went poop, so definitely marking that. He's been so good, just hanging out up here with me while I film. And this sticker looked mad, but I was happy he pooped, so I just put a little heart over it. And then we took him shopping while we were waiting for the vet appointment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm gonna put in that we took him to Petco. And I think we got a couple things. We got like a new water and food lifted up bowl for him, and some cleaning stuff, I think, for him. I'm gonna put in this little appointment sticker from Once More with Love. And then he did have to get some shots. And the vet we took him to was so good with him. And Moose was so good too. And then, oh, I forgot to pull out a thundercloud sticker. I don't think I want to put that in though. That's fine. I got thundercloud. And then I took a nap with Moose. And then FaceTimed my parents so they could meet Moose. They ended up coming over to meet him on Saturday, but they wanted to see him. And then, let's see, took Moose to the dog park, and then we rearranged to puppy-proof our place. We made our bedroom like a safe place for him to stay while we were at work. And then just some cuddles. So I think I want to mark the dog park a little bit bigger, which we took him by there, but he did not play with any other dogs. But at first when we got him, we weren't walking him very far, just because he was very timid, and he's still like very afraid of like everything and anything. But for rearranging, and then for cuddling. Wow, very full days. Let's move on to the second half of this week, which I'm gonna go ahead and that page is empty, so we're just on to this page. Did we use a Nicole Alexi Designs kit? Oh, it was 2 weeks prior. I was like, this seems very familiar, or like we just have the sheet left. All right. Here Moose, he's sleeping. He's dreaming. Okay, this day we have 6 things to mark. So Moose met a dog this day. So we're gonna put that in. And then I did do some laundry. And I had some cuddles. It was so hard to go to work this day. So hard. Let's start pulling in some other stickers. That one's pretty close. I feel like I could pull in this one for some cuddles. And then at work, I did admin and I set up our event. And that's all I marked. I don't know if I had the event this day or what. Let me use this other little guy there, my butterfly. And then did some Whole Foods shopping and then made spaghetti for dinner. So I guess we're gonna need some other labels too. Just gonna be pulling out a bunch of like pinks and stuff. There we go. On Friday we have 6 things. So I was sleepy this day. And then I hung out with Moose. Gotta pull in a couple little things. How am I gonna fit all of these things? I think I'm gonna rearrange slightly. So for work, I had my movie day, which I'm gonna mark with a movie marquee, which is like a training day. And then we had a tasting as part of our Culture Champion program that I was kind of overseeing. And then I worked in seafood because we have our oyster deal on Fridays. If you guys didn't know, if you're a Prime member, you get 12 for $12 oysters at Whole Foods. And basically as soon as you get that 12th one, any additional oyster is only $1. So that's a pretty good deal. It's basically half off of most of the species. The only ones that we carry that there are already $1 are Gulf ones. So those ones you can always get for $1 each, but the other ones are normally $2 each, or like $1.99. So pretty good deal, pretty good deal. And then we had pizza for dinner. Little purple hollow, lavender hollow pizza on Saturday. Start off with a little thing. Guess this kind of matches. Oh, just hit you with my head, I'm sorry. Moose and I went, I think Nate might have gone too, I don't remember. We went to Bougie's and McDonald's. So I have this like feed me in a little donut because Bougie's is pet friendly. So he went in there, everyone loved him. And then I did clean, and then my parents came over and we had Chick-fil-A for dinner. So I used another little thing for marking cleaning. And then for my parents coming over, I definitely want to use a half box for that. They met Mr. Moose. And then Nate came home and wanted to do Chick-fil-A, so we got Chick-fil-A for dinner. And I'm just using like this little chicken wing sticker, which is hilarious. Moving over to the last day of the week, Sunday, I was like, can I maybe do another planner video? I really want to, but also I have other stuff to do. I don't know. It's so hard to choose. Because I just had this thought, I'm like, I really want to go get Taco Bell. Maybe I'll go get Taco Bell instead of filming another video as like a treat yourself. I'm always treating myself, but it's fine. We were so productive. We did 3 videos and I made a bunch of bracelets. You guys want to see a little sneak at like some of the bracelets I made? Let me show you. I have bracelets in here. Let's see which one we pull. We pulled Treacherous and Lover. So pretty. So pretty. We did a lot of stuff today. I'm proud. Okay. Sunday, Moose was playful at 5 a.m. So, you know, that puppy life. Guess we'll use the last pink little thing that matches. And then I did do some cleaning. And I washed my hair. And then we went shopping. We went to Trader Joe's and to Target. I need a label. And then we had Raising Cane's, which I think this was our first time having Raising Cane's. I don't remember. And then we had, we played Yahtzee. So I marked that with a game night. I guess I'll do another, pull out another fancy label. For game night. I can see the stickers that I pulled for the next spread. You guys want a peek? Ooh, it's gonna be really fun. So, wow, we're closing up planner shop for the day because football is about to start in like 30 minutes. So I'm like, I could do another one, but we're gonna call that a day. Look at how freaking gorgeous this is. Wow, this is so pretty. And what an exciting week, right? Like, I love this so much. So thank you guys so much for watching, for hanging out, for being my friend. Wow, it sounds so sad. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye.